Hello my fellow nerds and welcome to another Tuesday at FiveAwesomeNerdss. As Leah said in her video earlier today, it's X-Men week because we saw it on the day it opened up and it was awesome. X-Men was super duper amazing, awesome, good. I'd honestly put it up there with Dark Knight. I loved it. I loved the characterization. I loved how the actors handled the characters. While it may not have been completely true to the comic books, it was still a good movie by itself, and I can't even put into words how good that movie was. And honestly, I thought it was better than Thor, and as you all know, I fucking love Thor, and I want to go see it again in movie theaters. Wow, it's just A+ for that movie. It was really good. I was kinda sorta a fan of X-Men before this movie. I had seen the movies, I'd read some of the comic books, I'm familiar with the characters, but they weren't my favorite aspect of the Marvel Universe, and because my favorite aspect is the Avengers. My favorite part about the movie was how they handled history in that time period of the early 1960s, and was able to alter it appropriately and with tact for the superheroes. They didn't make the Russians these really super evil beings, like they're just like lol evil beings, but they made them like just like another country's army. And then I really love how they handled how the US government was back then and how they just like tied in discrimination and how it was handled back then as well with the discrimination towards the mutants, and it was just so good. I'm not sure if I was the only one who caught this or like even noticed this, but I think there are some definite allusions to Inglourious Basterds because Michael Fassbender was in Inglourious Basterds and he played Archie Cox, and he's the one who holds up the three, like the English three, not the German three, in the bar, and then ends up getting like shot with like Hugo Stiglitz. When they were like going into Russia and like they were in the back of the farm truck and like Charles had to use his mind thing to make the soldier think that there wasn't anybody there. Like, I thought that was the exact same forest in the exact same gate as the ending scene of Inglourious Basterds where they carve the swastika into Hans Landa's forehead, and also where they have, when they're passing through, like, it's just showing who Hugo Stiglitz is, and they show like them shooting all the guards down just passing through, and also how Magneto hated Nazis because, well, duh. And also how his character in Inglourious Basterds was also on the ally side. Like, parallels that are probably not even really there, and I just made them up myself. A+ for all the makeup and all the costume designs except for Emma Frost's, because her costume, I know she's a prostitute and in the 60s, but she looked like she wore a bedazzled cream-colored bombshell bra from Victoria's Secret. Like, come on, you can do better than that. It's Emma fucking Frost. You can give her a much better costume than that. Now on to the part where I discuss if I were a superhero or an X-Men, what my powers would be. I've actually given this a lot of thought, and that's so lame, I know. But the first time I ever actually started thinking about like what my superhero powers would be, I was like, ooh, I want elemental transmutation, but that would just mean I'm a god-moaning asshole and I can like turn your blood into poison and then you just die like that. It would present no challenge to me whatsoever. So I was like, alright, that's a little bit too much. I guess I'll go for a different power. And then I decided I wanted light manipulation. That means like turning off lights and like absorbing light and then emitting light and then probably solidifying light and then using them as like power orbs or like lasers or like beams and like that actually cause like damage and like can start fires or whatever. And I'd give myself the superpower name Photon for obvious reasons. I'm excited to see your guys' opinion on the X-Men movie. I totally know Jeremy's gonna freak out about it too, but I don't know if Hannah or Nico saw it yet. And I really hope they do see it because it's fucking amazing. And I really actually really look forward to what powers you guys would have. That'd be interesting. Maybe we can be like the 5 awesome nerds collective X-Men group thing, and we can be totally lame, awkward superheroes. And be grand.